Welcome everybody to Fork in the Road. Now, I know what you're thinking because, oh, Doug, you said the BK McDonald's debate has been done to death. Mortal Kombat vs. Street Fighter has been done to death. I'd argue against that, mainly because while yes, the video games have been debated to death, everything else is still fair game because even then you can't compare the two games because yes, they're fighting games, but their core mechanics vastly differ from each other. So in this so the ground rules. What are the Fork in the Road rules for Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter? A, the characters. We can talk about the characters. We stay away from the games. We do not talk about the games or the side hustles. So no Final Fight, no Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, none of that. We can talk about the plot for both series. We can talk about their careers outside of video games, i.e. movies and TV shows. And I mean, you can argue overall aesthetic, kind of like what we did with Lord of the Rings, except Lord of the Rings versus Harry Potter, except that with Lord of the Rings versus Harry Potter, you could bring up the video games. With Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter, you cannot. You cannot bring up the games because because at their core, while yes, they're fighting games, the way they play are fundamentally they're too different. They're way too different. So, that being said, let's start with the characters. Obviously, you got your poster children. Now, Ken, Ryu, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, which I don't know why people love Sub-Zero so goddamn much. Man, all he does is freeze shit.
That's cool. Really cool.
Oh. Sir, you never played the Sub-Zero mythologies.
No, son.
Yeah, the Sub-Zero was pretty cool because not only is OG, it was just super cool to play. Although I was a Scorpion man myself.
Yeah, I'm a Scorpion.
I got it.
Scorpion can teleport. He's got his harpoon. He's a firebender. I mean, what? Ooh.
But he's dead as well.
And for a small period of time, Quan Chi kind of had his hand on him.
Well, yeah.
But to be fair, in the exchange of that, the original Sub-Zero is Noob Saibot. Well, not now, I don't think.
Okay. If you're going,
I don't know with how the universe changed completely.
Yeah, if you're going by the reboot era, okay, so technically, yes, Sub-Zero became Noob Saibot, but instead of being revived by Quan Chi, he was corrupted by Havoc in the Chaos Realm to be Noob Saibot. So, it's just that. Okay, so I guess we have to actually have an addendum here. Do we want to compare characters in Mortal Kombat via the original timeline or the reboot or the re-reboot?
I will acknowledge I don't have full knowledge of the re-reboot. I have some knowledge, but not extensive.
Mm. Yeah, same for the re-reboot.
Their game
on there. It should all be there because most of the time you got most of the gist on the characters. And then it's just a re-reboot might just shift around shit, but it still should be all the same, so let's roll with it.
Alright, so,
but Sub-Zero is still a star. You just can't be a hater on Sub-Zero, because some people like him. It's just great fatality scenes with freezing someone, and this fucking Shadow. It's almost the same reason why, Bleach, Ice Bankais are cool in Bleach, but doesn't like Bleach, but he won't get it.
Don't you dare say I won't get it. Fucking Bleach.
You won't get it, because you hate Bleach.
I hate Bleach, yes. Bleach.
But the Ice Bankais on the fucking shit, like Rukia's Bankai where he goes to full absolute zero, freezing a person and shatter them. That's the goodness of when people play Sub-Zero and you just freeze the one and you just fucking snap their fucking head off like it's nothing, man. Like, this is great. People just love that shit.
I mean, to be fair, I'm more a Resurrection lover, you know. But yeah,
He was fine.
some guys are awesome, but I'm just saying, Resurrections, yeah.
Let's be honest, cool, and especially that Spanish flair, that dun 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 dun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I look, Ice Bankai is awesome. Respira. It kills everything. Keto is affected by Respira.
Are there any ice users in Street Fighter?
I feel like I've seen someone throw an ice attack at some point.
Wait.
Right, because I've seen someone use an ice attack against Blanca before, but I can't remember. But it's not the normal shit on there, because sometimes they will give, like, Sakura and Chun-Li some type of combo that sometimes have an ice effect on there, which is weird. But it's not.
Wait, doesn't Urien have ice?
Oh yeah, yeah, that is true.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I know somebody has it.
Urien,
I'm getting hit
not
by it.
Urien, Gil, Urien's brother.
Okay.
Yeah, Gil uses
Okay.
Yeah. Because he has pyrokinesis and cryokinesis.
Yeah. I get them confused sometimes.
Well, yeah,
I mean, to be fair,
they have the
Street
same-
Fighter is very heavy in fire and lightning. So, I mean...
That's true, but, like, you know, Gil and Urien have the same moveset. Same goes with Ken and Ryu.
Yeah,
Their moveset's pretty different now.
yeah, because I was like, over time, it shifted, but in the beginning, yeah, it was basically, do you want to be rich or do you want to be poor boy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, and then you got, like, and Ken has no reason to be in bare feet. He could have just wore shoes from Rip.
But then Ryu's gonna talk shit to him.
Yep.
Ryu never has shoes until now. And even now, I would not be surprised if it got revealed he just painted his feet. I would not, just because he got tired of people saying things, he just tattooed shoes on his feet.
Tattooed shoes on his feet.
Talked to Dalsum and found a good tattoo artist.
He talked to That is true. Because I never really Dalsum is tatted up and nowhere to go.
Yeah.
No, he's tied up. That was weird about
He's tatted for the tournament. That's what.
What was weird about Ken and Ryu was like the people who played Ken were the smug people bastards. It's just like, hey, this is rich boy, let me do this shit. The real one's like, let's fucking get this for Ryu. And they do like Ryu, and then we do the tag team like Ryu, Akuma, and Sakura. All the same.
I wouldn't say they're all the same. But
Well, not Akuma so much
Yeah,
as that,
like,
but Sakura
You
and
have to
Ryu.
calculate for Sakura because she has wobble. Most of her moves have a wobble some point, so you have to plan for that.
But it's like, but then you have Ken out there. It's like, yeah, Ken almost has the same moves as Ryu in the beginning. It's like, but it's like most people who use it, it's just like I just kind of want to look pretty and look like I'm smug and I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they've done Ken kind of dirty in the last few games, though. Like, he's been on hard times.
Oh yeah,
Well,
well, did he lose his money in?
Yeah, no, he lost like everything. And he grew out his hair, and then he learned how to run. That's
So
the thing now. He runs.
He's a Yamcha of this, right?
Yeah.
I mean, officially, he's the most normal of everybody.
I mean,
yeah.
Because
Basically,
Giles still holds a job. He's still.
Well, but Gal's there for military reasons, and plus, the occasional bison pops the hell up. So I mean,
weirdly
he
enough,
has a reason. Ken is just there. He's there for the thrill of the fight, and sometimes there's no thrill, so you don't understand why Ken's there.
I mean, weirdly enough, I think E Honda is pretty normal too. He just runs his dojo and is like, "Yeah, Japan."
Somehow I'm here.
Yeah, I was gonna say E-Honda,
he was just about give me money.
Yeah.
Honda's just like, here I am. I'm fighting in a bathhouse for some reason.
That's That was the thing. Is like in the beginning, I actually liked E Honda as a character, and then when they're like, "Oh, by the way, this is his lore," it's like, "Well, ew."
Yeah.
I feel bad now.
But then, shifting gear, like with but with like Mortal Kombat, like I would want to see who do you think would rock it better, Sonya or Chun-Li?
Rock what better?
Legs both have massive ass tits, and their asses are nothing to. And their asses
You leaving out somebody notable if we have a leg discussion.
I mean, I'm always thinking Chun-Li no matter what. If we're talking about leg day all day, I'm betting on that bitch.
Why is we acting like Cammy ain't there?
Yeah, Cammy. I feel like Cammy
on
more.
display 24/7, bodysuit or not. Why we acting?
Yeah.
Cammy.
I'm full team
100%
Cammy.
not.
I would be with Cammy, and if I got like a young ScarJo to play her in a real life action, I'll be happy.
I wouldn't. Like, I don't want ScarJo. I don't want ScarJo anywhere. Besides, it's already been so good.
What do you want, Nicole Kidman?
That she kind of looks like a gorilla if you look at her from the left.
I'll settle for Jennifer Gardner.
She can play Goro.
Electra?
Wait, what?
She can play Goro.
Goro? But that's whole gory for gorilla?
It'll be.
Oh my god! If you compare the faces, they kind of look. Oh wow! I'm putting their faces side by side. I'm picturing Goro's face and ScarJo's, and I'm seeing a lot of similarities there. It's just the numbers.
And I kind of want like an Amy Jo Johnson as Sonya Blade.
Yeah.
Okay.
She can do Goro or Blanca. Those are her options.
Ooh. Oh, man, I don't know. Which one would take less time in the chair? Because with Blanca, you got to get all that green paint on and shit, electrical and blue.
We've done Mystique. It's possible.
Yeah.
Mystique's been done, so.
The 6 been done. So we're going to get a fucking Jennifer Lawrence in this? J-Law?
Why not? I mean, like, that would be the ideal. That would be, like, the ideal blunt rotation right there.
You know what I would want? I would want Selma Hayek as Katara.
Oh, who's
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta. Okay, so alright, I'm just
Just
gonna say
that bus don't quit.
I'm just gonna say this right now. And like, if I hope all of you know who Tony Jaa is. I could see him being like Liu Kang, but like, I gotta see who's playing Bison, in the upcoming Street Fighter movie.
Ooh, Bison. Bro, like, so are you looking for someone who actually has the physique almost, or they're gonna have to put fake muscles to fucking do this shit?
If you don't have the muscles, you need the Bison personality.
You need the
You
chin.
can't sell Bison. It doesn't matter. Like, you can put the fucking Rock in the suit. Doesn't matter. He's not gonna sell Bison. You're just gonna be like, it's the Rock dressed as Bison.
Channing Tatum, man, like Channing Tatum might be
David Dastmalchian? David
Malkian.
I have no.
That name.
What about Roman Reigns?
Head.
What about Roman Reigns?
Who? I don't know who this.
I mean, he could. I think he has the build for it. And
I'm
the look.
gonna look up this guy, David.
I think we need to build around the chin. So my out-of-pocket take is going to be, we can fit Jay Leno into a muscle suit.
Okay. I'll
Bring him back. I believe in him. He'll let out all the evil that he's been trying to hide for years.
The true psycho power that
He probably
know about.
Dude, honestly,
the psycho power. He's got it.
It could work, like, depending on like how much action scene he actually do, and if it's just like a lot of him just fooling around with his arms on the scene talking. Yeah, Jay Leno, and then you just bring like a stunt double for like the final action scene. I can see it.
He'll just float around
in
anyway.
worst case, just introduce one of the alternate bodies and just have Jay Leno behind the desk.
Okay, so this guy he played Polka Dot in the Suicide Squad 2021 movie, and he was apparently in the.
Oh, that's okay. He's kind of skinny, but I think his face fits well.
He could bulk up before Bison too. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, these celebrities, when they get to just a movie role and they have nothing else to do except get a trainer and bulk up, they can get like 30 pounds. Like, look at what when Will Smith had to play Muhammad Ali, he put on 30 pounds of muscle to get there.
Well,
like,
I mean,
look at Kumail Nanjiani.
Yeah, Kumail Nanjiani. Actually, he could be a fucking Rad Rashid.
Yeah, because he would fit that.
Yes, absolutely.
okay, but then who are you gonna have play Dawson then?
Uh,
I was like,
what about
the anorexic level actors?
Okay, well, let's hear me out. What about what's it? Something Putty, the guy who played Abed in Community.
Oh, Danny Putty.
Oh.
Yeah. Holy shit! I could see him doing that. And like, it's not like he's not buff. Dude's rocking like an 8-pack.
Yeah, I'm saying like
8-pack, but he's also rocking ribs. You gotta have both.
I'm just afraid we're gonna get like Jared Leto as Dulcine.
No.
Oh my god, Jared Leto is always in all this shit. Honestly, I can see Jared Leto being in he could be it, but he'll play someone else on there. They can put Jared Leto as Vega. Yeah, Vega.
Oh god, if he plays Vega, we'll never hear the end of it. Oh my god, he'll be in that mask for the next year.
Agreed. But yeah, like, so, I mean, it's really hard to give a point to either or, mainly because there's so many standout characters. Oh, Doug, they've been talking about, like, Street Fighter for the longest. I mean, like, it's not like Mortal Kombat has a shortage of characters. I mean, like, Johnny Cage.
They have kids now.
I would say the reason, okay, I would say for the character stuff on there, the reason between, like, us going more to Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat, clearly is because I guess you had to go into like the movies, and I'm talking about all the movies, like animation, all that stuff on there. I just felt like you had a better background character arcs in most Street Fighter movies. At least you got to learn more about them compared to a lot of the Mortal Kombat movies. Like a lot of Mortal Kombat movies, they introduce the guy, he's just there to fight, and that's it. Like hello, now he's here. Now we're just fighting this guy.
Yeah, because for the longest time, I didn't know who the fuck Cabal was.
Yeah.
Like, I knew he was there, but I was just like, who the fuck is he? And then to later be like, he's linked to Stryker. And I was like, who the fuck is Stryker?
Exactly.
Well, okay, so, yeah, Stryker's so fucking lame.
Yeah.
He's just a dude that just shows up with gun. That's it. Like, fucking...
And that amazes me, that how are you in Outworld and gun defeats you? There is soul-devouring creatures.
I mean,
but your trigger finger is faster?
Gunjutsu is very powerful.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
okay. To be fair, Gabe did say Gunjutsu would have worked in Harry Potter.
It would have.
Well, it would have.
We didn't give it a shot, bro.
On Shang Tsung.
It would have, because not everyone's powerful enough.
Just gets new body.
Because like Harry Potter, not everyone's powerful enough to like stop these bullets, bro. And it's like only the top 5% would have stopped that shit. So it's like, yeah, we took down 95% with our guns, and now we're just worrying about these last 5%.
Well, I mean, technically, if we went by first tournament rules, anybody with gun would have got kicked out. Lightning, Raid would have just bolted them. Stryker would have been out there, aimed gun, and he'd be like, no. Okay, we're moving on. Like, that was old Raiden back when he actually handled business. Not later when, I gotta talk to the elders.
But see, that's what I was saying. Like, so Mortal Kombat, like, other than, like, the few fan favorites or the ones they push down your throat, like, a subset of, like, let's say about 5 handful characters, you kind of learn about them, a little about the backgrounds, what they kind of do. While Street Fighter and, like, the movies, like, at least the animation movie stuff on there, you gotta learn more, like, why Chun-Li's doing this? Why is Akuma here? Why is Ryu and Kano brothers are doing this? We learn more kind of about Bishop.
To be fair, we never learn why Akuma does stuff. Akuma just shows up a lot of times.
Evil, but that's why
there's a lot of places that you're like, how did he even know where this is?
Yeah,
like, Akuma is. I have tried to follow Akuma lore, and it's just like, are you just sensing? Are you Gokuing people? Are you just like, I sense battle, instant transmission? Like, because
Akuma's like Lu Bu. Akuma's like Lu Bu in Dynasty Warriors.
Okay, I'm just
basically
right now. I'm just gonna throw this out right now. If you're gonna damn it! I lost my train of thought. Never mind. Actually, I was gonna try to like say, okay, extended lore. Like for instance, when Urian and Gil were brought up, like, you know, that's Illuminati, that's part of a faction or whatever. Just try to stay away. I don't know, but like, you know, never mind. So I'm just gonna like just retract. Go ahead with your Lu Bu thing, Robert.
No, I was just saying, like, okay, Kuma's like Lu Bu, right? So it's like, it's Akuma, it's Lu Bu. It's like, here's a guy to fight. And then he didn't say shit, but people love the shit out of him. I love Akuma. He doesn't say shit. I got his jacket.
I liked Akuma up until now. This is just gonna be me being real petty, but like, I liked Akuma before 5. 5 afterward, he just looks like he wants to be Mufasa from Lion King so hard.
I kind of like it. He looks cuddly now.
He looks cuddly.
With his like super broken
theory,
nose.
It makes sense because Akuma's traveling even harder than Ryu. So, like, when would he ever cut his hair? When would he ever do anything? Like, Ryu at least pauses. Akuma is just places. Places just, he is there.
He just shows up. He just smells it. He smells it in the air. It's like, fight. Where? I'm here. There we go. Just shows up.
I mean, Street Fighter had a whole, I think it was, it was Street Fighter. Yeah. I have to get my lores correct in my head. Sorry. Street Fighter had a whole, fighting deity show up.
Nakali? Or
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like, but Akuma's still roaming around. You didn't really go fuck with him a lot.
I mean, Nakali just sort of showed up to like job though. He was like designed to kill everyone and then like lost everybody.
Yeah.
If you're like, I sense battle, I need battle, I sense fight.
Yeah.
Akuma.
I sense fight. Akuma, like I said, like Lu Bu, like Brawly and DBZ. He's just there. You're gonna get a good fight if you put it in animation. Like,
and the only one that can press Akuma realistically is Oro, the most frail-looking character in the whole universe. And you're like, that's the only one that can press him hard enough that he has to be like, hold on, I need to unleash my power and actually talk to you.
now, like, I'm not sure, I might be the only one who shares his opinion or whatever, but I don't really feel the need for having evil Ryu.
I mean, it makes sense in principle, but having him as playable doesn't really.
Yeah.
Like, because you're basically just being like somewhat Akuma light.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. He's like Akuma light. It's almost like when he came on the scene when he had Venom and then they introduced Carnage. And it's like, it's just something psychotic, like little brother kind of guy, like with his skinny hair. Like, so, like, or basically, like, what happens if Ryu took crack or meth?
Yeah, like it's well, because I mean, like that's what it's all it is the Dark Hado took over. So you're just like, and you just run out there causing problems.
So the problem is that in like the animation movie stuff on there, it's like Ryu is evil. Like the thing is like it's weird because they kind of make it like Ryu is good, but it's like when you watch like the animation and like shit, Ryu's in these underground shit that's killing motherfuckers.
Well, they blame it on the Hado. It's all the Hado. It couldn't be Ryu's evil intent lurking in his heart after years of fighting people. No, it's just the Hado.
You can wait. So what? Liu Kang can be evil, but Ryu can't. I mean, like, I gotta honestly see, like, because like in Street Fighter.
To be fair, Zombie Liu Kang was better. Zombie Liu Kang was kicking ass.
Yeah.
He was kicking ass.
I'm sorry, Liu Kang. You were a badass when you were alive, but dead, bruh.
And that's why I found it weird because when they introduced the character Sakura, I was like, oh, so we're basically like, yeah, Ryu's like, he's kind of getting too hard on his shit. So let's kind of just make a lighter fucking Ryu is Sakura here in a skirt, but she's also kind of a bitch.
No.
Sakura's just
And then they punted her over to rival schools.
She's a groupie. Yeah, like that's it. That's literally it. She's a groupie, just like
Dan.
Kaden was Ken's groupie, and you're just like, okay, whatever.
Well, the continued existence of Dan.
Well, okay, Dan's a joke character. Like that's fine. That's like Mocap Man from within the Mortal Kombat verse, or Floyd. He's the newest, like, unlockable now. He's super hard to unlock in MK1, but they're joke characters. That's fine. Like you don't have to take them serious. I mean, if I wanted to troll someone in Fighter 5, I'd pick Dan and just tear ass with him, and like, 'cause even though he's got okay movesets, but he's crap.
It's like, you know who I feel like has the most beef against everyone, all that stuff on there? Killer Instinct.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, we were here first, what the fuck?
Whatever.
We literally have a werewolf. We
We
literally have a
argue about
werewolf.
people being
They have Battletoads.
Earth's eternal
Yeah,
champions.
Battletoads. And Battletoads was in Killer Instinct, come to think of it, as a DLC.
Yeah, they have Battletoads, Arbiter, I think, from Halo.
Yeah.
But
Or you got people from Streets of Rage. He's like, we had Kid Ryu before anyone had Kid Ryu. Streets of Rage, bitch.
Streets of Rage. Oh, Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage versus Final Fight. That needs to be its own thing. But that's later on down. That's later on down the road. So let's move on, because I don't think we're gonna be back and forthing between characters all the damn.
I mean, if we're gonna go overall, I would say fucking Street Fighter better characters overall. That's my vote.
Okay.
You tend to get more attached to the Street Fighter characters than MK characters. Because,
Okay.
technically, if some of your characters in MK dies, unless it's your fan favorite, you're kind of like, okay, they're dead. Who's coming? Who's new?
yeah,
But overall, my favorite character is still Scorpion.
To be fair, mine is Kong Lao, which was sad because my whole life has been, you're gonna die. Every tournament. You're gonna, this rebooting is the first one where it's like, oh my god, you're still here. But that's probably only because Liu Kang's God. That's the only way you're still alive in the timeline.
Right, and it is like, I like Raiden, but it's like, Raiden's okay. Like I said, still Scorpion.
Yeah.
I feel like the story of Mortal Kombat is a little better, but I also just kind of don't care as much. So I'd probably give Street Fighter.
Well, okay, so
I would say the story for Mortal Kombat is better for continuity, altogether, tournaments to be the best one. Okay, cool. But I also kind of like how Street Fighter is like, you know what? People that's going to different fucking nations is like, who wants this fade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with characters, let's say Street Fighter wins. Plot wise, I'll do the same thing. I want to give it to Mortal Kombat because it does a better job with its continuity than Street Fighter ever fucking could. I mean, all the characters, because there's the only Street Fighter game that had any real central narrative apart from, because I still haven't played 6 yet. So let me be clear on that. Would be Street Fighter 5. And Fighter 5, that story mode. Ooh,
Yeah.
That was
that was kind of the game that made me fall back out for a while. I was on board for 4, and then Super 4, I was like, yes. And then 5, I was like, oh.
They used chess pieces and the chess pieces themselves contained programming, apparently had programming code that could destroy the moon or something. It was so stupid and just dude, bruh. I don't even like saying bruh. I'm seriously just gonna give it to Mortal Kombat in all honesty, because Mortal Kombat does a much better job with continuity, even though it's as far as fighting games are concerned.
Well, the premises make sense. Stuff happening, you're like, okay, in their universe, that makes sense. They would do that. That would happen. Whereas sometimes stuff in Street Fighter happens, and you're just like, but why?
Yeah.
Who decided that?
Yeah, even when they go to the movies for Mortal Kombat, it's like it goes so like okay, so it's like oh Island, okay, now got Evil Warlord comes back. Like the movies at least made more sense in sequel coming back from like the 90s versus like okay, there's Street Fighter, and then it's like when they make Bison the bad guy, I'm like okay, he's a bad guy, but I'm just like why is the bad guy? Who the fuck is this guy? Where the fuck did this guy come from? And all of a sudden, this is the guy we gotta take down. Like, and somehow everyone knows they gotta take him down in Street Fighter, and they never really explained why. It just seems like everyone already knew
His
automatically.
uniform's too close to Nazi uniform. They just didn't like it.
Yeah.
Well, that hat, I got that hat, that Captain's hat. I wore it one time. It was like Bison, bitch.
Moving on. Okay, moving on to the meat. To what I'd argue is like the meat and potatoes post video game scene, right? So, for those who don't know, Street Fighter and Mortal. Now, number one, I'm not bringing up the Street Fighter anime or animes. I can bring up the OVAs, but not the anime series that Street Fighter had. I can bring up the animated series that Street Fighter had, along with the animated series Mortal Kombat had, because oh my god, both of those things were fucking were fucking dumb. I mean, I'm gonna play a clip.
Spectral forces.
I'm gonna play a clip. I'm gonna share this tab. I gotta find the tab. Yeah, it's this one. I'm gonna play this clip. Now, all of you.
Oh no! Oh no!
All I'm seeing is a wider Goliath.
This was his human life.
Like, they're like, where's Keith David?
Oh my god, this is.
Instead of Keith David, we got him Kenny Daniels.
All right, I'm just gonna hit play, and this is for Mortal Kombat. Just.
Yes. Yes.
I see no problem here.
It was flying kick. It was just like, hey, now we got rich people around here betting on this fight. Like, okay, this is what we're
If
doing.
flying kick was in the real world, that is how someone would yell.
Right.
No one yells like Liu Kang in the games or anything else. That is how they would yell.
My thing is, like, have anyone actually been in a fight with someone trying to do a flying kick towards them? Because I did that because I used to do karate and do tournaments and shit. I saw someone try to do that to me at a tournament. It takes a long time for you to get your ass over there. You just move out of the way.
You can bat them out of the way. You see it coming. There's a whole leg formation being done.
Right? You just move out of the way. Like, I literally watched them do this, and it's like, okay, I'm just going to move out of the way. And they fall out, and, like, a lot of these people don't think that they're not going to connect, and they just fall on their ass.
Yeah. There's no thought of, I need to put my leg back down to support. It's just kick, and I'll bounce off them. And it's like, but if you don't, what?
No, even if you do connect, because they used to, you used to have like those little stands where you can kick and do that kind of shit. So I did that, and you jump off of it, and it's like once you make the connection, you just fall straight down off. There's no you push back off into the back. You just fall on your ass, even if you connect.
And even in that's assuming you're fighting someone else in that same martial arts. If you fight a judo artist, he's just gonna throw you out of the air.
Yep, they're gonna grab your leg.
Wait for you.
They're gonna grab your leg, and they're gonna have both your legs, and you're just going down really hard. It's a bad move all around.
Yes.
Like that. I tried doing the bicycle kick on the same target. I can only get like 2 fucking kicks out before I fall back, and I hit my head, and I had to put ice on that shit. I thought I got a concussion.
Nah, someone has to throw you to do the bicycle
Yeah,
kick.
someone has to throw you to do that. Now, for those who are wondering if Street Fighter had its own meme-worthy thing,
Oh,
yes,
yes.
it does. Yes.
The best lines.
Yes. I am going to play it.
Well, I said if you don't have the personality, you can't be Bison. You can't.
Right.
You can look however the fuck you want, but that Bison personality has to be in there.
Like, if we still have Vince McMahon, he'd be perfect for Bison.
Well,
Sadly, he would, but I don't want to give him money.
no,
I wouldn't want to give him money either.
You're confusing Vince McMahon with Raul Julia. Raul Julia killed it as Bison. Okay, let's.
Well,
And-
yeah, but we can't. I'm sorry, none of us are necromancers. Because we
Right.
would. We would, technically, we could bring back Vincent Price while we're at it, too. But,
Right?
But yeah, so those two pieces of immortal gold, as it. And if you think that's done, oh no! See, Mortal Kombat had a catchphrase. Sonya uttered this every chance she got. Now, I heavily suggest if you're into like camp crappy, like just bad writing and stuff like that, just culminating into something golden. This was the era, because you had Mega Man, you had Darkstalkers, you had Street Fighter, you had Mortal Kombat, Captain N, Sonic the Hedgehog, the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, Legend of Zelda. All of these animated TV series, you can find them all on YouTube, and they are just so. With Mortal Kombat, Sonya's catchphrase, I swear to God, combat time!
of course. Of course. Sonya needed something. In the series, she was dry.
Sonya Blade was Sakura.
dry.
She was Sakura from Naruto.
They if you remember episodes, she wasn't doing anything significant. That's why in the movies, they're like, give her a win. Give her the good, let her get Kano. Let her finally have it. Because she was doing her dirty with her little... I never really read the lore. The kinetic blast thing that's not explained how she's a regular human but can produce it without technology.
Oh,
No, the worst part was Sonya Blade was just when they did that fucking, like, all of a sudden she has powder that she just blows on you. Like, where the fuck did you get that powder from?
I'm like, did someone teach her chi? Can we get a side story? What?
I mean,
Like,
wasn't
at
there,
least Jax, you're over there and you're like, okay, he has cybernetics. And then even after cybernetics were gone, you're like, okay, he probably has, like, bionics or something. Like,
Yeah.
you can guess what's going on. But there's other characters that just produce powers. And you're like, nothing in your history dictates you have powers. Where is this?
Well, Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage. What's his deal?
I assume that's just movie magic.
Oh yeah, like
It just has fake thing, like, because the legit kicking the balls is real. But, but like when he's throwing energy beams, that's just like a laser. He's flashing real quick.
yeah. Gabe, what were you gonna say though?
I was gonna say Street Fighter has like kind of a weird thing where apparently Dhalsim's fire isn't real.
I brought that up one other time too, because I was like, I don't know how he's been burning people.
Yeah.
They've been burnt. Like, so I don't know if he's like going over there doing a mystical illusion and then just running over with a lighter and lighting their clothes on fire. Or something.
He just stretches his arm out with a lighter.
This all our years of watching Dhalsim in the game, and it'd be like, no, he just hypnotizes the opponent. That's it.
Well, he likes the person, and then also has. I was saying that would be great. That would be great with Dawson because like he can stretch his arms and all that shit. It's just him and Piccolo do a fusion.
No.
Oh, God.
No.
I don't want to know that color.
It's no.
That's
like,
going to be
Piccolo.
a very awkward color.
Yeah, Dhalsim.
It's gonna be called Piccolo.
Piccolo.
No.
Piccolo would just be too untouchable. Dhalsim would be overwhelmed and be destroyed. That's just this thing. Because like Piccolo, you have to understand. Piccolo is now Orange Piccolo. He's on par with Goku and Vegeta. Gohan just cheats, but like on top of that, it's rumored that Piccolo actually has a crush on Pan's preschool teacher, which makes sense. she's a fine ass black woman. I can give you that. I'll tell you that for fucking free. So Dawson, he can have his realm of metaphysics and yoga flame, but don't ask him to fuse with Piccolo. He'd be destroyed. That's it. No.
How are you sure he's not going to just be in there hanging out with Nail?
Exactly.
No. Nail.
Hang out with them and Kami.
That's just more shit talking for Piccolo to go through.
Nail and Kami both shit talk. They know how they've mastered the art of shit talking, despite the fact that Nail lost 1 billion arms against fighting base form Frieza. But look, Dawson, he just has metaphysics. No, fuck him. He can't even raise money for his own village, despite the fact that he's tatted up and nowhere to go. He can't. He can make it as a male stripper. Use his yoga power to fucking stretch out his dong from here to the goddamn moon. And then he's like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I have scruples. Fuck him. Fuck no.
Watch just for that. Next Street Fighter, he's gonna do Spirit Bomb.
No, that Spirit Fire is gonna do special beam cannon. Special
beam cannon while stretching arm.
Yes. But no, he's gonna do the aura poses that Piccolo always does. That's it's like planet's about to explode. I'm gonna look out here with my aura. Let me look.
Dawson's gonna jump onto the scene with a turban and a cloak for no reason, just stand there for 5 minutes.
Yeah. And then he's gonna attach himself to a white family where he raises like 3 of the kids.
Oh God, Dawson is reverse JD Vance. Ew.
Oh no!
Oh God, no! Oh, JD Vance's wife wished she was married to Dawson.
Jesus.
You know, for the girth.
I just thought about something. For as much as Dawson has been doing, how is he not head of his village? Because he's not.
He's not.
How the fuck is he not the head of the village?
Because metaphysics.
Metaphysics should allow you to be the head of the village. You should be like, I am the village. The village is me.
No, what I like the best is like, so when you're on these fighting stages and you're at their home village and you fight Dawson's like in India, somewhere in India, you kick his ass. He's down there. No one's helping him.
No, he's the only one who can do something.
I took a strange turn into Dalsim territory for like 5 years.
He's been getting too much overlooking.
With all the robust characters Street Fighter has to its name. Yeah, no, let's focus on the snake charming bitch.
All I'm saying is, no, be a great movie. Marvel can work on this. Let's get Dr. Fantastic, Dawson, and Piccolo together. This stretching.
Dear God.
This stretching the shit out of people.
Well,
That's all it is.
Like, Piccolo can turn into a giant, so...
Yeah, giant can stretch. Dawson can stretch.
Yeah,
giant,
like,
Dawson can throw a giant fireball for Piccolo to bat at somebody.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Piccolo would win because he could turn into a giant and then still stretch his limbs out. The other two would have to get on par to his height and then try to, like, still compete with stretching. Like, I don't think that Piccolo would win.
But that'll work out because Susan Storms can get fucking railroaded by Dawson and Piccolo.
Well, Susan Storm... yeah, she cheats on Reed all the time. But she won't give it to Namor because Namor's pathetic. How pathetic do you have to be? This man, Namor is king of the sea. He is thirsting for Susan so hard, and she says no to him. To the king of the goddamn, I'm fine with this bland man who can stretch, and I'm fine with that. And I'm just like,
to be fair, who the fuck was chasing after Aquaman for the longest time?
Well, yeah,
he's king of Atlantis, and he still had to marry someone in Atlantis.
Yeah,
there was no outdating. There was no Aquaman's looking extra shiny and slick today. There was none of that. No.
Well, because you're probably smelling fishy, and what's your game plan? Hey, I have this big ass kingdom and nice house, but you got to go with me underneath the ocean.
Be there forever. Maybe come up, occasionally we're gonna have war with the surface, just things.
And it's like, and in order for you to have sex, it's like somehow I need you to shoot out your egg onto this rock, and I'm just gonna squirt my material onto here.
The closest person to like Aquaman level in the Street Fighter verse would probably be Blanca, because he was raised by electric eels.
Oh,
But even he everybody loves him.
Yeah,
He's bringing tourism to his country.
yeah.
Right?
No one ever had. You would think everybody would have issues with Blanca, but no one ever really does.
No.
Like, honestly, Blanca's like Blanca's almost like Maradona at this point at his country, bro. Like, man of God.
Yeah.
So okay,
And people will help him if he got knocked out, unlike Dawson.
okay.
So I guess to be fair, we have to go on the other side of the spectrum. So
And work on that.
how the fuck is Ermac losing all the time? I'm sorry. You are made of souls. You have all the knowledge, all the power. You're even better than Shang Tsung because you technically don't need to shapeshift or go through any of that crap. You are just souls. How the fuck are you losing?
Because well, depending on which version of Ermac we're talking about here, because if you're going by the latest iteration, it's Sindel's late husband, whose name is Gerald.
Ew.
It's
That's the
Gerald
problem.
now?
Yeah.
What the wow!
And he's not wearing a 33
I
t-shirt.
about Gerald before, but I knew he was there. He's Katana's dad. But I didn't know shit about him.
Gerald, not even wearing a 33 uniform.
And then on top of that, I look at Ermac. Sindel, you married that? Really? That was the original? Okay. I'm gonna assume that he got changed up when he became Ermac. Because if that was your original, no, girl, you could have did that.
So
All of Edenia, you could have did better. There's some walking. You could have took Jade. You could have had Jade and just had Katana through surrogacy. It'd have been fine.
Right? And now we're talking about this stuff on there. Now they're going to have the Kardashians play all these fucking women in Mortal Kombat movies.
Oh, God.
Oh my god. Okay, so I remembered this line from the Street Fighter cartoon. So Chun-Li, she's fighting Bison. She's like, you killed my father, and like Bison's like, yes, I killed your father. What is it with you women? What is it with you women anyway about your fathers? I killed my father too. You don't hear me whining about it. I'm just like, so when when Robert brought up the women comment, my mind instantly went to there.
So basically the Princess Bride in it. My name is Katara. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
So that being said, okay. So I gotta know, who do you think had the better post-game career, Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat? I'm seriously thinking like I want to give the point to both of them because both of them had really.
Yeah. Although Mortal Kombat's a lot more memeable. Given
Mortal Kombat's more
a lot of what
memeable.
happens.
I think Mortal Kombat's more memeable. I think Street Fighter has a lot of more unlocked potential they could do if they fucking did it, and they will grab onto it, but they don't because they just keep trying to reboot shit.
Well, it's that, and they'll throw a thing out there that's wild enough that it might, like, it's weird to people in the beginning, but if they did it 2 times, it might work, but then they don't. They'll introduce a character and be like, look at this character. They'll be like, oh, well, nobody liked him. Well, then adjust him.
Yeah.
Don't just punt him off to the trash bin. Like, fix it.
Well, okay,
I really feel like they would.
No, go ahead, Robert. Go ahead, and then
I would say they would they would reap more rewards is if they started to try to make like a DOA or Tekken movie and then move back to either Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter.
The DOA.
We do have a DOA
Yeah,
and Tekken.
there is a DOA and Tekken movie. We'll talk about that another time. But like, here's the thing. Here's the thing, because I think because like from what I'm hearing from Captain and Gabe or Captain and Robert is they're both fine with both franchises having that one having a point. Gabe, what do you think on that? Like,
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
so here's the weird thing. Going by that, because like Street Fighter has the better characters, Mortal Kombat has the more structured
Better
plot.
plot.
But like the thing is, if both have the point, then it's technically a draw. Again, so it's like it's a repeat of Wendy's versus McDonald's. I mean, I'm fine with that, considering how both bring a lot of differences to the table. Oh, Doug, you didn't bring up the movies. Okay, we could quickly talk about the movies. Both had really, really weird camp stuff. I mean, like Jean-Claude Van Damme as Colonel Guile. Are you kidding me?
All I see is that this is opportunity for them to do a Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter movie, and yes, I want to animate it, not live action, because they're gonna fuck it up with character selection and director. They're gonna fuck it up. Like they're definitely gonna fuck it up. Like let's just take that off the table.
Yeah. Okay. Well, like
Also, we kind of glossed over the one other live action Mortal Kombat series, Conquest.
Annihilation?
No, Conquest.
Ooh.
But then,
Remember, I'm a big Kung Lao fan, so I remember he had a series.
but like, then we'd also have to bring up, Legend of Chun-Li, and
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
So
Yeah, that was always
bad.
great.
I don't need to go back to that. I'm good.
look, no matter how much you want to try to say other, look, both franchises have spectacular great movies starting out. Like Mortal Kombat Annihilation had meme-worthy stuff, but was way too shitty. And Street Fighter had Legend of Chun-Li, which was just shit. And then you got like Conquest, as Captain said, but that was just pure garbage. There was no other Street Fighter movies other than like the animated or OVAs, and even then, like the animated Mortal Kombat movies actually are pretty well received. And granted, the newest Mortal Kombat movie that came out recently was really highly rated, and everybody's excited about Carl Urban playing Johnny Cage in this new Mortal Kombat movie. So we can go back and forth on the whole post. At the end of the day, both franchises have a lot of reasons to be good. The animated series alone were just so bad.
My thing would be like,
So bad, they're good.
Yes.
here's my thing. If you're gonna have them both together, I would like, okay, let's take what would be like the top 10 on both franchises, like on the side and stuff on there. Like the top 10 people that you put in the movie, if they were gonna do like a movie together where it's like MK versus Street Fighter.
Well, then it'd have to be all fan service characters. We're talking like,
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's where you have to go with, because that's the problem where it's like a lot of these people, they don't develop deep into from there. So it's like, you want to move forward, like let's get 10 tight background people can like it, and then you can expand or put these other people in there. But I mean, like, because it's like, okay, for Street Fighter, right? So you're gonna have like Ryu, Ken, Bison, Dawson, Vega, Chun-Li, Blanca, E Honda.
I want jury. We need jury.
Yeah,
Okay,
we need a
and
jury in there.
and we'll get Camry in there,
Cam?
and then
Camry.
Yeah.
Toyota Camry. Who knew that was? Well, I mean,
That's how she
that's
showed
how we're
up.
gonna pay for
Drove
it.
in with it.
That's
She
how
said,
we're
"I'm
gonna pay
doing
for
it."
half of it on there. And then, so for like Mortal Kombat, right? So you have like obviously Scorpion and Sub-Zero, right?
Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage, Sonya Blade, because
Yeah.
it's stuff on there. And then you probably either put like Katara. I'm not sure if you're gonna put like Acid in there. I'm not sure on there.
That's
Kung
just
Lao,
like her now
Jack.
that she got Camry.
Yeah, so you need like
That's
it's
his perfect opponent.
reason we got Camera in there is so you can put Sydney Sweeney in there, because that bitch has to be everything because of tits, So,
All right.
I want
okay.
Baraka Obama.
Oh yeah.
yeah, okay, who's gonna Barack Obama? What's he playing?
No,
Baraka.
Baraka. That's yeah.
Barack Obama.
Baraka Obama.
Barack Obama.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then Trump says mad because he didn't get to be in this movie.
I mean,
Maybe
if
he could be
wanted to,
Goron.
If Trump
Goro.
really wanted to be in it, he could play as that squirrel dude in Street Fighter 4.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure in his mind he thinks he's Goro.
Yeah, we've already established that Scarlett Johansson. So
He can play the body. She can do the voiceover. It'll work out.
No, if Trump was in there, he would want to be Raiden for some reason.
Well, no, technically with his build and his personality, he has to be E Honda.
Right?
Yeah.
He has to. There's no other option.
oh my god, that's
D Honda.
Yeah,
It works. Yeah.
T Honda.
It's perfect for me because I have the diaper already.
Oh god.
Yeah. So who wins?
It's a draw.
Oh,
I know.
we all win.
I mean,
I'm pretty okay with that.
yeah, I'm fine with that too. Oh man, like imagine like I don't even want to know what the comment section could be like. Oh, Street Fighter forever. Oh, Mortal Kombat forever. And it's like, bruh, like.
I mean, but both are still here. So
yeah.
if one was just directly failing at the point, then yeah, you could be like, no, they're doing shitty. But both are still up and running, and people still go buy everything for them.
Right? And that's what I'm saying. Then you guys need to not get mad at us. You guys need to put pressure on it and make a game where it's fucking Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter. Just like when they did Marvel versus Capcom. Let's do this.
Which, you know, Marvel felt like being special enough. They could make an animated series of that.
They
Yeah.
could.
But I don't know how Capcom feels about it.
Well, I mean, didn't they try like doing with Marvel Infinite story mode?
Oh,
Like-
that atrocious thing?
Yeah, that was bad. For the record, I never played through the story mode. As soon as I saw like Thor saying like, "Oh, Arthur, how good it is," I was like, "Nope, I'm not. I'm done."
Like, I'm done.
Dude, I mean,
Thor
if they made
cannot
like-
acknowledge Arthur. That is just no.
No.
if they made like a Marvel versus Capcom movie, just like they did that fucking when they did that Donkey Kong Mario working movie on there. I'm not saying Chris Pratt be part of this.
Well-
I'm definitely not saying that.
Okay. Like, I hate to cut you. We're cutting close. We gotta cut it off now. Thank you for tuning in, everybody, to Fork in the Road. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Listen to us on YouTube, Amazon Music, and Spotify. You all take care. Later on. Boom.